How to use the Windows Snipping Tool. Snipping Tool is a program that's part of Windows these days, and the Snipping Tool allows you to take sections of your Windows or desktop and save them as snips or screenshots on your computer. In the past, you wanted a full-featured screenshot program, you needed to either spend some money to purchase it and get a commercial one. If you needed a basic screenshot capability, some of the past versions of Windows enabled you to take screenshots by using a print screen function, which would just take an entire picture of your desktop that you were looking at or the active window. A screenshot would be placed in your clipboard and then you can paste it in another program of your choice like Paint or Word, something to that effect. What makes the snipping tool really interesting is that it's free, it's very powerful, and allows you to take screenshots of only specific sections of your screen rather than the entire window or the screen. We're going to try and walk you through some of the steps that are necessary to use the snipping tool to save screenshots of running programs or portions of other pictures and your desktop as images on your computer. So let's get started. One of the first things we have to do is locate the snipping tool. And to do that, we're going to go to the Start menu. And then in the Search Program block, right above the Start button, we're going to type in Snipping Tool. And that's going to come up with a menu for us. And we select that, and Snipping Tool is active. You note that it kind of clouds out the background, and you get a little plus sign up here. It's where you want to start the top left corner of the snipping tool. So by default, when you first open the snipping tool, it's set to take a regular the snip at a rectangular shape. You do have three other options. You can choose to freeform the snip. You can also do a window snip or a full screen snip. So for our purposes right now, we're just going to use the rectangular snip as it is set to. Say on my background, I want to take a picture of just this section. I'll highlight that by holding the left mouse button down, drag the little plus sign until the window is big enough that I want to use. Let it go as far as your left click button, and this comes up. From here, you have several things you can do with this. This is the actual snip that we just took. I can either save it, I can copy it, but by default, this copies to your clipboard. So if you wanted to paste it into a Word document or a spreadsheet, all you'd have to do is select Edit and Paste or right-click Paste, and it would all be there for you since it's already there on the clipboard. But a unique feature of this would be to email. I can email this snip by just pressing email, and it would use the email program on the computer to actually send this as an email. From here, you can choose whoever you'd like to send it to, and you can move the snip either up or down in the window, put your cursor to type in some words above it or below it, however you would so choose to do that. For now, I'm just going to and say don't save the changes. I can also write on here. I have different options for a red pen, a blue pen, a black pen, a custom pen, but for now I'll just change it to a black pen. And if I had a pen with a touch screen, I can write on it like that, or I could just use the mouse and say, snip. Obviously, we're not all that great writing with the mouse, but there it is. We can also highlight by taking the highlighter tool. And if something goes wrong, you didn't like the way that turned out, you can always erase both of those by using the eraser. A couple of extra dots that were on there, so we'll get rid of that. If just closing this, and if you want to save it, these are the options you have to save it as. You can save the snip as an HTML, PNG, GIF, or JPEG file. So if I say yes, defaultly this is going to save to your pictures file in your system as a capture.jpg. You can rename this whatever you would like and just call it desktop. And then I'll save it. Now, if you ever want to go back and find that, you know that it's saved to your pictures folder, so we can just go to pictures, see if we can find out where that went to. And lo and behold, there it is. You can open it and you can see it there. So that's the snipping tool. Another nice feature of this is if you get an error message on your screen for something you're trying to open and it doesn't work for you and it gives you a little error message in the middle of the screen, by all means, you can use your snipping tool and make a snip of that error message and email it to the help desk. We'll be happy to take a look at that for you and place that into our database to let us further investigate what the problem may be. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us here at the help desk. Thanks.